Welcome home, Rat Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and Nickelodeon collection. But not just that, the creator and founder of this show did actually work Black Friday. That was actually on Wednesday. They start this thing earlier and earlier every year. But I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day. And if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Nickelodeon Black Friday camera flip.
We got the whole store to ourselves.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rat Pack, because your boy is here. And yes, we are gonna be doing some Black Friday shopping. So say a prayer for us. You can send your condolences after the math on the screen right now for the fan mail. If you guys want to send a letter just to my family of hope that maybe I get through this. We are going to be going Black Friday shopping, but we are not going during the craziest hours. If you guys aren't familiar, in America, we usually start Black Friday on Thursday night. Yes, as you guys know, we spend all day saying how thankful we are for everything we have, only to make retail workers go back to work the same night and get some more stuff. It's a sick tradition, but you know, we gotta get a deal when we see it. We all take advantage of it when we see it, we know it. But I didn't want to support going at nighttime on the same day of Thanksgiving, and at the same time, it's kind of dangerous. People get trampled like almost every year. Somebody gets really hurt during Black Friday, which is really sad. But today though, it's a little safer because the actual day, we're gonna be heading out to see if we can find any deals to add some stuff to the collection here. But not just that, it's Christmas time. It's officially December now almost. We need to get some stuff to add to Nickmas this year. We've had some amazing stuff that we found so far. A couple little ornaments here, one ornament there. I know right now at Ross, they dropped a bunch of new Christmas stuff when it comes to SpongeBob for sure. So we need to get some stuff in here so we can start decorating for Nickmas at the start of December. Probably after seeing this video like 2 days later, we'll be already decorating this room, which I can't wait to do. But of course, with Black Friday going on, maybe we'll spot some deals as well. And of course, as you guys have seen our recent video going to Burlington, I mean, really, Target, Walmart, a lot of those places haven't even held a candle compared to these new retailers we've been going to. Well, not new to us, but new retailers that we've been patrons of. So we're gonna be going there. I don't know if the deals are gonna be as crazy as like, you know, Walmart or Target, because they're already crazy. That they're like Black Friday every day comparatively to those stores. So we're gonna be going there. Maybe there's some discounts, but without any further ado, let's hop in the car and let's go Black Friday shopping. What are you waiting for? I'm gonna do some transition.
Something amazing, I guess.
Black Friday shopping. That's enough. Let's go. All right, we are pulling up. You can see Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross, and not all Staples. I gotta make this turn. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. They also have a Burlington Coat Factory and a Five Below, but the Burlington, TJ Maxx, Ross, we will call that the new Holy Trinity of shopping. We know we have the cartoon Holy Trinity of Cartoon Network, Disney, and Nickelodeon, but this is the retail one because I am obsessed with these stores now. You guys saw the Burlington video. If you didn't, go check it out. We got some of the craziest, awesomest SpongeBob finds we ever found, and for half the price of what we normally do on these hunts. So I can't wait to get in here. We're gonna head into Ross, dress for less, or I call it collect for less. Let's get in there and get some deals, baby. And also find some Christmas stuff. I don't know why I'm singing, but it's a must because I'm happy. We going to Ross. We're going to Ross. Anyway, I'm just excited. Let's head in there. And I almost forgot. Ocean Man, take me by the hand. Let's go. All right, so we're going straight to the art and the toys as usual. We saw some stuff up front, but we want to see, you know, make sure we get what we really want first here. I already know they have new art that's dropped here, so I'm hoping we can find one of them over here. Let's go take a look. Okay, so we know we're gonna see Sonic.
Sonic and Mario.
I've got a touchdown sign there. There it is. Look.
Oh, stay positive. That's sick. Exactly. The Krusty Krab.
Yes, this is the whole
Fresh
vibe.
off the grill.
The whole vibe of Comfort Cartoons. Stay positive always. $12.99. This thing is legit as heck. I love it.
That one's super clean.
Originally $24, only $12.99. This thing is beautiful. This is something I will be hanging in my house.
graphic.
Yeah, this thing has got to go somewhere in the house, whether it be the hallway, the living room. This thing is just beautiful. And just a reminder, as the character always does for me, to stay positive and to be in a good mood and just take every day as it goes and, you know, keep a good vibe. And usually things kind of fall into place after that. This is incredible. Grabbing it.
Want some Paw Patrol Christmas wrapping?
I don't even know what's inside the wrapping paper, but I would set that present on fire.
Dang.
No. Let's see what other ones they have. If you give me Paw Patrol wrapping paper, I would take it as a joke, but I would hold some level of resentment forever. Shout out to Paw Patrol if you love it, as I always say. More power to you. We have the Super Mario Bros. Side. These are huge canvases. Like, this is a gigantic one for only $20, dude. That, like, there's no point in buying coasters anymore when Ross has, like, these giant ones. Like, if you like the moon, come on. Everybody's a fan of the moon. You have the Legend of Zelda sign here, and then the Mario one. There's always a lot of Mario, Legend of Zelda, and Sonic, I've noticed.
Or Avengers.
But if you're one of those sun people, then you're out of luck, because they only got the moon.
They took the sun.
Take everything that seems like fun. So we have the Pops here, you have Yellowstone. I mean, you got some pretty, you know, some boring ones here, some cool ones though. But you have also Shada right here for $10, the Poppin' Tee. Like, that's an amazing deal. $10 for a Funko Pop and a t-shirt. You can't really go wrong with
You got
that.
some Walt Disney.
That's actually really
With Dumbo
sick.
and Timothy.
Yeah, that's actually really adorable too. $5, man. I have so many Walt Disney Pops already though, that's the problem. We'll keep this as a maybe, but that's dope. Oh my goodness, dude.
so
This
cute.
isn't for anime, but I can't leave this.
Little Levi.
He's so sick. Okay. If you guys don't know, I also really love Attack on Titan, so I might have to grab this, even if it's not an anime video, just because I don't want to leave this.
Am I also going to be picking up an Ichigo?
Yeah, so far we got anime stuff, but next up here we also have this guy here, my partner Pikachu.
Ooh.
We actually can rub his forehead and he does stuff. Pika, I like forehead rubbage. Give me some more of that forehead rubbage.
I think they got FaZe Clan blaster.
That's sick. Your 360 temper scope your neighbor over the fins.
What is that?
Oh, now that is, it's crushed a little
Dang,
bit.
that is cool.
Sweet. I really love that box.
Dude, I've noticed pop-ups have been making their own like special boxes now. Instead of just the lollipop thing by itself.
I just can't do it with that box, but that is really awesome. I would pick that up in a heartbeat if I didn't see that big freaking cataclysmic spirit bomb on the bottom there. Okay, so we grabbed this guy, and Mitchell grabbed some more too as well. He grabbed 2 more figures. I'm just gonna grab the Levi, but this is outside of the hunt because this is obviously anime. We're gonna head to the front because I saw some Spongebob stuff up there. I just saw the yellow guy, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what it was.
I'm excited to see.
Me too. All right, before we get up there, we're looking at the mugs too.
That one's
This
so
is
good.
beautiful. You have the Legend of Zelda one here with all the different stained glass windows. That is a really
Like a
beautiful
little
mug.
cathedral.
Yeah, I mean, not for me, but definitely just wanted to show you guys that. That is just so cool. They have Naruto right here too with the, some of the lead
Basically the whole
village.
crew that he's with.
Yeah, except for Sasuke, because it's not that time. Dungeons and Dragons. I don't
Nightmare
see-
Before Christmas one's pretty sick.
Yeah, I was looking for, you know, of course, any Nickelodeon one, Scooby-Doo, something
Yeah.
cartoon related, but the only thing they really have is this Space Jam, like, pint glass set, which is, like, I don't know, kind of cool. Probably not gonna grab it, but it's still cool to see. They have the official mug of the Uncanny Valley.
That's Polar Express? What the heck?
Yes.
That's sick.
All right, let's go ahead and head up front. Eventually we'll get there. We're just getting distracted a little bit.
You know how that goes.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we have the box set of socks here that are really cute. I know Mitchell got me one. I think it's this one, right?
I got you this red one because I
Yeah.
was like, oh, these are cool. And there's like only one. And
So
then
shout out to Mitchell if you
now
guys.
there's another box.
$12.99 though, man. I like it. Just like I
These
think
are sick
enough.
because they're like memes, you know?
Yeah, those ones are just cooler. And this one is like has somewhat of a Christmassy vibe, but I already have these ones. Thanks to the man Mitch here.
Ooh, we could have a snowball fight
That is actually
That's-
sad that we were in California to buy snowballs.
where it's just a cotton ball too.
If you're buying it anywhere that has snow, that's even more sad. But whoa! Now this is what I'm talking about.
50 patty.
This is like a Krabby Patty billboard.
What the heck?
This is is incredible. Okay, this is a guarantee buy. Giant size box. Just for the packaging alone, I have to grab this. $10.
Oh, I see something in the corner.
That's what I was saying. I told you I saw something yellow from a distance.
What the heck?
There we have it. We have
Oh my God,
the
he's so
reindeer
cute.
SpongeBob. There's a giant one too.
Oh, that one comes with extra
That one
stuff.
comes with some dusty dust.
Dusty
There's
too.
some boo-boo browns on them. Let's grab another one.
Oh yeah, that one's adorable.
Oh man, I don't like his legs on this one. I kind of like the smaller one a little bit more. No, his legs are I think I like the bigger one. The legs on this one are a little weird. How much is the bigger one? $10. How much is the smaller one? This is like the same thing.
It's $5.
I'll grab the smaller one then.
He's like, well, you're gonna leave me?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna grab this one right here though. That one is adorable. We're gonna see, like literally, I never thought this day would come. If this was Target, we'd grab everything.
Yeah.
But there's so many options that we can actually pick the ones we prefer. So I'm gonna grab this one right here because it's a little smaller, $5, peppermint candy canes, and he just makes for a really cute display piece.
You know, they were just like, yeah, just put the same tag, even though it's like, this is clearly something different.
Yeah.
Just peppermint candy canes.
They have some other stuff. They have a Barbie gummy containers. They look like ice cream or yogurt containers.
Yeah, they got the SpongeBob Krabby Patties in their Christmas box
Oh,
still.
no. Dude, you see those pop-up boxes? It looks like some kind of special
There's a
box.
Patrick one, yeah.
But yeah, if you're looking for the Christmas
We gotta go
SpongeBob
over there.
box, that is sweet. I know, I keep feeling we can't go over there. We just gotta go around. Let's go. I'm like just pointing from a distance. They have the Christmas sliders, which we already have.
Oh, you can also get those at Five Below, I think.
Yeah, it's just sick they have them, but
Dude, that's
that
so
is amazing.
sick.
A new pop-up box, a 2-in-1. They really are doing a bunch of different packaging for these ones. I gotta grab that.
This one seems like a little bit better than the other one.
Yeah, just for the collecting aspect of it, I'm gonna grab that one. $6, not bad at all. Okay, so we looked around. I think that was a really good stop. I mean, we got the Stay Positive display there. We got these SpongeBob reindeer, and we also have these special packaging for the pop-ups too. And I actually found this one thanks to one of you guys on Discord. So thank you guys so much, you beautiful people over there on Discord. They're supporting the Patreon as well. If you guys ever see anything at the stores you guys are shopping at, whether it be Walmart, Target, Ross, TJ Maxx, you guys send us a picture, and of course we might try our best to see if we can go over there and find it. I say might because we might get there and they might not have it, which is well, like 80% of the time.
Yeah.
But I would not have known about them dropping new artwork if it wasn't for the fact that somebody on Discord sent it to me. So thank you so much to that person. They sent me a different one, but I knew they'd drop new stuff. So always keep me updated and we'll try our best to look for it because we love looking for this stuff. I can only see so much, but you guys are out there hunting and doing your own stuff too. So if you see anything, just let your boy know. Okay, so we are back from Ross. We have all of our bags here. Let's sit on down and check it out. I am pumped. So first thing we saw, we walked in there. You really can't go wrong when it comes to, sorry, the other thing. That wasn't the first thing. You really can't go wrong when it comes to the artwork, when it comes to Ross. And all I could tell you guys is, you know, I grew up in the days where to have affordable art in your room, you really had like these classic posters. You know, we have some SpongeBob ones on screen here. We have some Nickelodeon ones on screen here. We have some Cartoon Network ones on screen here. Some of you guys may have had some of those style posters where you put like a good old thumbtack into your wall.
Yep, I had those for a long time.
Yeah, that's what I had all my childhood growing up. And maybe, you know, you have concrete walls like I did as well too, and you keep pushing until the actual thumbtack goes through the metal padding and into your finger. That's also happened to me. The issue with those things is like all it takes is one little shove or knock and it rips one of the corners out, and then all of a sudden you've got this saggy, not so nice poster. And those things cost usually somewhere between $5 and $8. Plus that, you buy a frame, it costs like $10. With all that together, you're paying like $12 to $20 to get a paper poster up on your wall when you can go to Ross right now and get a canvas for $12.99. Even getting a canvas board usually now of this size is gonna cost you about $10. So to get it licensed with print on it, incredible. So this guy was $24 retail. And I don't know where these Pop Creations actually sells these originally for that $24 or if it's always just originally goes to Ross. But nonetheless, I had to grab this one. It has like the Krusty Krab pizza box for some reason vibe to me. Like it has this little like Domino's style checkers in the top and bottom that gives me like a total pizza. Like this looks like a pizza box, you know?
But it's also very like iconic for like old school restaurants just to have the checkerboards.
Yeah, like Checkers.
Yeah.
Or
literally rallies, yeah.
Rallies here in California. But you have the comic book style here on the side, just gives it a dynamic view. And then for the word Stay Positive, it's actually kind of like a holographic or foil print on it that makes that stand out, especially over the other text and stuff going on in the artwork. So it's just beautiful because, you know, I would have been happy with it just being the way it was, just the picture itself, but the fact that they added those layers to it really kind of turns it up a notch. So I gotta give this guy personally, I'm gonna give it 2 for each Krabby Patty like I always do with some increment. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 for this.
I have to agree. I mean, it's just sick. It's unique, and I mean, it looks really good.
Yeah, and what I just realized, I thought this was like some kind of protector to protect the canvas within it, but this is actually a frame that goes outside of the canvas. So you could detach the canvas though. It looks like pretty easily, but that's actually a frame that goes around it to kind of give it more of like a black classic look. And with canvases, they're really fragile. So having that wood frame around it keeps it protected. I mean, for $12, that's a nice dang canvas. Yeah, and it's the perfect message too. Stay positive. And I think that's what
I thought you were talking about fresh out the grill.
Well, that too, that's a good message too. You should have your food fresh off the grill. You don't want to have one of them nasty patties. We've seen how that went.
Hey, you still give them a pass.
Yeah, but attract flies that will then almost kill you. But stay positive is the whole vibe of this channel too. You know, as we always talk about, there's so many crazy things going on in this world, but the whole idea of comfort cartoons is us getting into the vibe of all the things that we enjoy and the things that kind of take us away from that stuff. And when you're on this channel, I want to do the same thing. It's just kind of be an escape from that stressful reality of the world we live in sometimes. And SpongeBob does that for me, so if I can even do a fraction of iota of what that does for me, for you guys, then I'm doing my job, and it's a huge win to me. So as always, stay positive, just like SpongeBob, and you know, a lot of other things will fall into place. But if you stay negative and have a down attitude, which is very easy to fall into, you see Squidward, things just get worse.
And all the customers can kiss my abs, cause I'm the one and only Mr. Squidward!
So you have to stay optimistic, and that's when stuff kind of works for you. Okay, so next up we got the TMNT pop-ups, and I mean, I probably am not gonna get any of the single ones. I have looked online and they do sell single ones of the different characters, but this is perfect for me. It's an all-encompassing one that kind of just shows every single character in one nice box. I kind of wish they would just release these for the SpongeBob set, for the Rugrats set, make it a 3-pack box with all of them, rather than selling the individual ones.
I mean, that'd make more sense.
Yeah, because then I would just buy these overall. I would love to have like them stacked on top of each other with all the pop-ups, rather than having to put them in like a row where you can't really see all of them. So I love this guy right here. I'm gonna go ahead and say pop-ups always gets a huge point for me because it's one of the few candy companies out there that are still making food fun. Back in my day, we had the Nintendo 3D gummies that came inside of the Game Boy Advance case. They had the 3D gummies of Mario, Yoshi. We had things like the soda candies that actually came in like little soda cans that were flavored like soda. And for some reason, we had this bubble gum that was called Ouch. They are Band-Aids that were flavored like candy.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but you know, that's what I love. I love just disgustingly strange gimmicks when it comes to food. And Pop-Ups is one of the few brands that are kind of keeping that vibe alive. So I'm gonna give these guys, I'm gonna give it, oh, they got me. I was gonna give it an 8 because I thought it only came with one lollipop for each and no replacement. But apparently inside of there is already another sucker. So you get a total of 8 suckers. I gotta say, yeah, I'm gonna give that a 10 out of 10.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, what are you thinking?
I gotta give it a 9 for me.
Yeah, I think maybe 10's a little high. I just said 9, and you said it like that, and I'm thinking about it like that. 10 is a big number. 10 is a big number. I'm gonna give it a 9 too. I think 9's a fair number for it.
Because you compare that to like even like Five Below, just the single pop-ups are like almost $5, you know? So you got 4 for only $8.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the detail on it. Like, they have the rigidness of the Mutant Mayhem detail, but on top of that, you actually have them colored correctly. I just feel like this could have gone wrong so many ways.
Yeah.
And they still did a pretty solid job. Like, for what it is, you're getting what you ask for. That's an amazing box. The packaging fits the whole theme for the Mutant Mayhem era. I think that just for what it is, it's incredible. So 9 out of 10 on screen for the Mutant Mayhem pop-ups, and an amazing price. But as we always do with these videos, we're gonna be calculating our savings as well. So with the poster, we already saved $13. So we're at $13 saved if we were to get this at any other retailer. And Mitchell mentioned it already that if you got these individually, they would cost $3 to $5 at Five Below. So at the minimum, you're paying $12 individually packaged. This all comes together and you get it for $9. So let's just say on this one, you're saving $3. You're basically getting 1 for free. So not a huge saving on that, but at the same time, this is way better than having 4 of them individually packaged.
Yeah, I agree.
But on a realistic level, you're saving $3. I still am happy with this pickup. Like, come on, even though buttons are the right colors for them.
Oh yeah, they are. What the heck?
Like, it's like, you know, every corner that could have been cut, they did it.
They're just like, yeah, we know what we got.
Yeah. All right, so speaking of some cut corners, I gotta say this one is not gonna get a high rating for me. I love it. I love it so much. But Mitchell picked up one that we did already have. It's a packaged one like this, like a kind of a box version of the pop-ups. So this is now the third variation we are getting of the pop-ups. So they're definitely taking a book out of Just Play's playbook for sure. If you don't know what the Just Play playbook is, Just Play is a toy from manufacturer and that's their only play. But I gotta say, I mean, I do love the wrapping paper of this one. If you hadn't picked them up previously, this is kind of a really cool one to add to your collection. I mostly just got it because it's like a really cool piece to kind of put underneath the Nickmas tree because it has the wrapping bow on there and stuff like that. We'll have some present related products that are gonna be underneath the Nickmas tree this year because we have a few of them now. So I like it for that aspect. But otherwise, you know, you're not really gaining much on getting this guy.
But it is cool though. It's like a seasonal thing.
Yeah, and how much did you pay for it? Okay, you know what? Dang. Because the one in the box, how much did that cost?
$3.99.
$3.99. You get both of them for $5.99.
Oh, so that's pretty much a steal if you need them both.
Yeah, so if you're saving $2, basically, you're saving $2, $3.99 multiplied by 8, you're saving $2. If you need them both, that's a great deal. Okay, now this one is a little different because last year at Ross TJ Maxx, they had these exact same plushies, but he didn't have antlers, and it was with the candy cane. And I gave it low points because of the fact that it was just a generic SpongeBob plushie. They just roped on some candy canes onto his hand.
Yeah.
But this one, at least they actually gave him antlers and it has a Christmas themed tag on it. So because of that, I'm gonna give it a little bit more points because that's what I'm saying. This is all they had to do with those pops. Just put some antlers on there, Christmas hat, something to make it exclusive, and you would have won me over on those. I mean, you won me over at bottom, but you would have won me over even more. I would have been even more happy with that pickup if it would have been original. And it comes with a full serving of 2 candy. I didn't look at there's more candy canes in there. Those are the shortest, stubbiest
what the heck, yeah,
candy canes ever. But despite that, let's be real, you're not buying it for the
candy canes.
You're buying it for the SpongeBob, and then the candy canes are just a bonus with it. I would say that if you were to get this at $5 below, it probably would be $5 too, you know? But you probably wouldn't get the candy canes.
Yeah, I guess.
So no real savings on this one, but you can't really pick this up anywhere else. They don't have it at $5 below. They don't have it at Walmart or Target right now. So no money saved on this one, but exclusive. I'm gonna go ahead and give this guy,
I'm thinking of 7.
I'm thinking an 8, because I mean, it's like, it's $5. It's $5. Like, to get anything in this day for $5 is pretty amazing. And the fact that it has the antlers on it does make it Christmas vibes. I'm thinking an 8, so I'm gonna meet at 8, 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a good number.
Yeah, it's not the best quality plushie of all time. I mean, his legs are a little loose there. There's not a lot of detail or really anything. The face is printed on. There's no like texturing, but it's $5, so it's like your expectations have to be a little lower.
You can always buy the bigger one if you want a bigger one.
Yeah, the bigger one I think is more of a ripoff.
Yeah.
Like the bigger one's $10 and it has the same lacking in details, but you just get to see that better.
Yeah.
The smaller one looks a little cute because you're like, oh, you know, you can only do so much with the space. That's why I grabbed this one instead of that one. And I love that you can actually see the candy canes and it just has more of an aesthetic to it. So we're gonna give that 7.5 out of 10. All right, next up, let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Sweet is the only item that's no saving we've ever picked up so far.
So far, yeah. But I mean, that's like an exclusive item. So to be fair, it makes sense. Next up here, we have the Santa Claus Funko Pop. And there's a rumor, I don't know if you guys have heard it before, but a lot of people say that the Santa Claus as a idea, like Saint Nick and like Santa's been around forever, but like what we envision as Santa Claus supposedly was invented by Coca-Cola. I don't know if that's true, but I also didn't think polar bears existed until Coca-Cola showed me one. So how can I prove them wrong? So here we have them right here. Damn! Those are some nice ankles, Santa. Those ankles are just like light.
No, his pants are like rolled up. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't like the beige skin color of his bottom pants here. But other than that, pretty nice pop there. He doesn't have a stand, but he can barely hold himself up there. We all know at the end of the day, Mrs. Claus is the one that does the majority of the work. This is what Santa does. He sits on his jolly bubble baths all year while the elves are slaving away, just like Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompas. We idolize these people who are just really running these crooked operations, but the elves, they work all year round. Mrs. Claus is just there to make Santa happy all year, keep him jolly. And then he gets out this damn chair and he's like, okay, let's go deliver some presents, you know? This is my thing. This is my big day. And no one, any of you guys could do it, so I get to go deliver these presents. You guys get back to work after this year. And While he's doing it, he gets to drink a nice ice cold Coke. All right, but the Santa Claus pop here, I like it because it's this little Christmas decoration and it's also Coca-Cola themed, and I love Coke. Usually you pay about $12 for a pop, so I'm gonna say $7 in savings here on the Santa Funko Pop. And Ross needs to release a tutorial because their stickers are pretty easy to get off for the most part. They could pass that information on to a lot of other companies, and I would appreciate that. And on the plushie, Mitchell actually got one of these as well. He left it, and then we were leaving the store, he went back, and I saw him checking around, grabbing another one. Why did you leave it the first time?
I don't know, I was just debating on it. I was like, it's so cute.
Yeah, and for $5. $5 is a steal. So Mitchell got one of these too. Okay, so also at checkout, Mitchell grabbed this guy right here because he doesn't have any SpongeBob cups, he said. This is perfect for the Christmas time of year.
I got a lot of hot cocoa sitting in my cabinet.
Yeah, you got another pack of it and a candy cane.
I got marshmallows though.
A marshmallow and a candy cane stir.
Ooh.
So you put the candy cane in there and then you push it down as it dissolves into the rest of it after you stir it.
Oh.
You stir it, you suck on it until it becomes like a prison knife, and then you drop it back in to let it melt into the drink. But it's a really cute SpongeBob here as a reindeer. I would have been nice if the plushie had the red nose on it too.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be really cute. But it says, make it merry.
Oh, make it merry. I was trying to see what it said from the side.
Yeah, very, very cute here. And it's got a lid as well too. Nice little combo pack there. And how much was this guy? $9.99 compared value to $19.99. I think that's a little high. I think realistically at a Target or Walmart, it'd probably be
15.
15. Yeah, I was thinking $15.99. So a saved value of at least $5. So I saved value $5.
And right there alone, we're already at $30.
$30 is enough to buy all of the things that you see on this table here and still have another like $10.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like we're not gonna get as much savings as like when we buy a lot of stuff, but like if the savings ends up being like as much as what I paid for everything, that's incredible.
Absolutely.
Next up here though, we had the find of the day. I feel like for me, this guy right here.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Thing's so big, man.
It's gigantic. And the fact is you can put it like literally on a
The
shelf.
fact that it fits the shelf.
It's like a monument. It's amazing. Like we can literally, with all of the banners we're gonna be putting up here, this is like the same size.
That is wild.
You could actually put this up here if you wanted to. Like the displayability of it is just incredible. Most people probably aren't buying it for the box, but I am. And then you get 50 Krabby Patties too with it. That's amazing. So this is $10 compared value, $15, which I definitely could see them charging about $15 for this, maybe even 20. But it is only $9.99 here. And I mean, you're really not gonna get that many Krabby Patties. I mean, I'm trying to think, if you go to Five Below, you can get the 10 pack of Krabby Patties and that's $3. So you multiply that by 5, that would be 15.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing they sell too, I think Five Below now, they added a 20 pack like bag. That's
yeah.
it.
I'm just basing it off of the 10 pack though.
Yeah.
That's $3. So you multiply that by 5, that's gonna be $15. So somewhere around there, at least a compared save value of about $5. But not just that, you're gonna get a way cooler packaging too.
That thing's sick. Yeah.
I agree. I should have got two. So I had one for SpongeBob and then one for the Patrick side. But I didn't even realize that they were different until we got back here. That is so sweet though.
That's amazing.
I think I'm gonna rep the Patrick side, to be honest, because we have so much Sponge going on. Just have a little Patrick on the bottom of the Nickmas tree with all the other presents. I think that's gotta be the go-to. Okay, the next up here, we got the Slinky Boy. This guy is adorable, and I did buy this to open it. I just think there's actually one they made of this exact same way. He has a leash on him that you can actually slide him by his wheels. This is essentially, I think it's Burger King or McDonald's version on screen. This is essentially a jumbo or giant version of that, because that one, you got at Burger King was like this big, and it's almost identical. Even the string is the same.
They just gave you an actual good size one.
Exactly. I'm gonna open him up though, because I just want to put him on the Toy Story shelf. And as you guys know, as the Toy Story shelf continues to develop, it may be getting a new display eventually. But either way, this guy is under $20, and we are keeping everything in our Toy Story collection under 20 bucks. You've heard me reiterate that about 100,000 times, I'm sure. But if you're new here, everything you see on our Toy Story display, you'll see here in a minute when we add it to the collection. And if I ever get it open, son of a gun, come on! That is all under $20. Every single item you see there is under 20 bucks. Great Neptune. It took a while to get that out, but here we go. I've been into Slink. I'm happy, but a little bit like annoyed they added the string in the middle.
I get it.
Yeah, so Slinkies are amazing. We got this Patrick Slinky in a fan mail video recently. And why did they put the string in his eyebrow? What the heck?
It's not even his eyebrow, it's just straight
In
between his eyes.
his eyes, go. a harpoon shot through there. That is the dumbest placement for the string I've ever seen in my whole career. That is
my whole career.
my whole career of opening up Toy Story stuff. That's the worst. That's terrible.
Should have been on his head, yeah.
I wouldn't have even grabbed it if I had seen that. I love his tail though. That's beautiful. He's a very good boy. But the string is the Burger King one has a string too. But Slinkies are amazing. You can do whatever you want with them. You can send him down some stairs and he'll be able to walk down them just like this. But the thing is there's a string there that restricts his movement. I thought the coolest part of it was like in the movie he can stretch back like this. In the movie he's reaching his paw out for Woody and he's stretched out to the max, man. I mean, he went from a Slinky to just like a telephone cord. It was almost flat how stretched out he was. And then he gets sucked back and he ends up knocking everybody out. But that aspect still kind of works. It's still really cool. But honestly, that is the dumbest thing ever. They should have put the string on his neck as the collar. It's like, let me get the box. Like, I feel like it's advertised like that. No, it's not. It is in his head. But in my mind, I thought this string went behind his head and into the collar.
Wouldn't it make more sense?
In this one, they definitely tried to cut that. Like, they were like trying to make that not as apparent. Who made this?
Just Play.
Just Play. Look at him, he's pooping on the desk.
It's like when they're like trying to like scratch their butt.
Just Play, come on, man. You guys, I love you, you know, I love you, Just Play. We buy some of your stuff, but at the same time, you guys just needed to like, here's where you're at, and this is a full inch. Go here. Take that extra space, or that extra whatever you want to call it. Because all you had to do was bring the string in. I know there was nobody in that boardroom when you designed this who was like, oh, that looks not stupid. They just were like, oh, that's easier. Because it doesn't even work. Like if it was on his, I think maybe what they were trying to do is give it the leverage of like, if you're standing, but it's not like this string is short enough for you to be standing and pulling it anyway. But I might do.
What makes no sense is there's actually a string holder right there.
What the frick? You literally had everything built for it. You had everything you needed to just do it. What in the world is wrong with you? No hate, all love. But you built the string holder. You should have showed me that. Now I'm... You had everything going for you and you were just like, nope. Okay, well, I might cut the string on his head and then just tie it to that little loop down there.
No, you're gonna have a hole in his forehead or face.
Yeah, that's true. Damn. Okay, well, Slinky, we're giving him a 4 out of 10. Not because you're a bad boy. You're a great boy. You're very cute. But they messed you up, man.
They done you dirty.
Yeah. And then if he falls over, he's always in a pooping position. You ever have your dog poop like that and he just stares at you? You're like, stop looking at me. You're freaking me out. Oh, man. Okay, 5 out of 10 for the Slinky Man. I'll still add him to the collection so you can poop all over it.
Sad.
On that note, guys, that's actually... Oh, Mitchell also got one more item here. It's anime related, though. This is from Tokyo Avengers, right?
Tokyo Revengers, yeah.
Or Tokyo Revengers right here. And that was a saved value of $8. So we got a saved value on this one, too. He was $10.
And it's 15. So $5. You got a $5 value.
I guess. We'll give it a $5 value, but I wouldn't have spent 10 knowing that. But...
This one's a $7 value.
A $7 value. So add that to it. We have a total value of $47 saved. Incredible value. I mean, this right here is not Ross's fault. That's not Ross's fault. That's just bad design, you know? So I'm not gonna hold that against them. But on that note, you guys know the drill. Stay tuned here. We're gonna add some of this stuff to the collection, regrettably or not on some of them. We'll be on the lookout for another Slinky. But before that, you know the drill. Scan it. We'll have Mr. Reindeer SpongeBob hanging out here with Mermaid Man SpongeBob.
Menacing.
Yeah. And for the time being, our gold pezzes will be replaced with the Christmas present pop-ups. Sorry, gold pezzes. You'll be back after this December. And this guy will be going in our loft. But this guy's going to the kitchen with his other friend that you'll see. Okay, and we have the Coca-Cola bear actually here. And then we have the Coca-Cola 90s Coca-Cola bear. I didn't even realize this, but I am a Coca-Cola Funko collector now. And now the Coca-Cola Santa, which will just be there for the Christmas time. But I think both these bears are glad to have some human company. Maybe a little bit of food on the side. And for our canvas, whenever I'm in the restroom and I'm getting ready in the morning, always remember to stay positive like my spongy boy. I love it. I love it. I love it. It also gives you something to look at when, you know, I'm just gonna stop reading the back of my Lysol can here and actually get some nice artwork. And this poor schlop. Here's the one I was talking about. Even they were at Burger King
and knew the string hole was for strings.
I was so happy because he's literally like a complete replica of him.
Even like the ears are like the same kind of like, yeah, even everything to the T, and then the string.
Then the string, they're just like put it right in his forehead. That's a great idea. Well, it's okay. For right now, he's going right here. We'll just tuck the string around like this. And we'll probably hide him further in the future. We'll put this one right here. And then when people say, oh, what the hell's wrong with his face? I'll be like, I wanted this. This is what I wanted. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new here. And if you guys want to support the show further, do not forget you can join onto our Patreon for $2 a month, which gets you in on a private Discord, as well as giving you an extended version of this video that is 100% ad-free as well. It is the ultimate way to watch comfort cartoons. And there's some higher tiers as well that come with a bunch of other additional perks. Some of those extended videos though can be anywhere from 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes longer than the videos you get here on YouTube. Huge shout out to the big Patreons of the month in the Rep Pack royalty. Shout out to Taz Watsky. Shout out to Storm X Quick. Shout out to List of Legends. Shout out to Prismatic Phantom, Yanis Torres, It's Big Little, Kevin Nguyen, Later, A Castle, Real Queen G, Gabriella, and also Don the Whale. Thank you guys so much for making everything that we do here possible. We appreciate you guys and have so much love for everything you guys do. Plus, if you want to get a free $15 and enter in on some of the giveaways we are doing, a lot of the items that we get on the show, whether they be some stuff in fan mail that we can't keep, we end up giving away for absolutely free to other members in the Rep Pack, as well as doing a huge giveaway coming up this month on Whatnot. And I'll see you guys in this video over here that I know you're gonna love. But as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next video. Adios and bloop!